Yeah, okay. Obviously, Malky and Ross County had a game on Tuesday night. Came out the bad end of a defeat, but I think that makes them that wee bit harder when they come here. It makes the game a wee bit more difficult. Their thought process slightly changes coming to us now. So we had it with Dundee United after the Celtic game. It's not the exact same, obviously, but I think the team coming here, the opposition comes here with a different mentality. They're coming off the end of it's probably it's not a great defeat. No defeat's great, but it's not a great defeat. So could change the game, but we can really only focus on ourselves and prepare the way we're preparing, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I kind of do every week anyway. No, really, our game plan's not going to change. Malky's game plan might change slightly, but again, I can't affect that. I can only deal with what's here in our game plan, so it might change how Ross County come and sit in. I don't know. But ours doesn't really change, to be honest. I just know I've been in Malky's shoes, I've been in Ross County's shoes this time last year myself. Your thought process slightly changes, but it's not going to change how we approach a game. No, never, honestly, generally never look back in it. I don't think you can. I think there's fine lines in the Premier League within like teams like ourselves and Ross County. There's nothing between the teams, so you can't really look into, we've had a good record against Ross County, etc. So you just kind of prepare for the next game. I don't really look at the previous games, if I'm honest. Oh, it's brilliant. It's fantastic because I stay in Edinburgh, but my wife, myself, we stayed a large part of our life in Livingston. And myself and Martha, the amount of messages you get from people that you maybe went to school with, or went to high school with, it's telling you that their sons or their daughters have come home from school with tickets for the Livingston game and they're buzzing. So to hear all that is brilliant, because you're hearing it from third parties. It's not coming through the club, it's coming from people we maybe grew up with, saying their kids have now got tickets for the game. So it's fantastic. It brings a different type of atmosphere to the game. I think it was actually Ross County here, we were getting beat 1-0. I can't remember what we had, maybe 2,500 fans or something at that point. Was that the COVID game, Dave, at the Christmas time? So we were meant to have 4,000, but then the Omicron virus came in and it was Christmas. So we actually, I think 2,000 turned up. We were getting beat 1-0, but the atmosphere that the fans generated in the stadium was very, very positive. We managed to score a late equaliser and it was brilliant. So the atmosphere and the positivity that these fans bring to the game is probably different from your veteran season ticket holders who come to every game, if that makes sense. This is a one-off for them and they're all coming with that positivity, so I love it and I think it's a great initiative with the club. Massive thanks to Dave, who's kind of the one behind it all, to be honest, logistically dealing with all this, so I'm really looking forward to the game on Saturday. I don't think they talk about it, but they do, like, I'm not going to say it's a big deal, but you know it does help the match day atmosphere. We've spoken about it collectively as a group. Maybe in the Monday after the game when we're in here doing our video analysis, it's something we'll touch on, but it's very, very similar. The atmosphere you create, very similar to the Hearts or the Hibs game, whereas they're probably bringing the majority of the fans, but the overall crowd numbers are not too far off one another, albeit we're going to have a lot more of the fans in our favour this time. So the atmosphere generated from them is fantastic, and it's probably more that the players take the buzz from. I do anyway. I know when you go out there and there's 5,000-6,000 fans in the stadium, it's a different atmosphere to go and play a game of football. Yeah, we've done it for years, to be honest, but logistically we've never really had the resources at the club to implement it properly, and it was one of the reasons Dave came into the building, to be honest. It was to try and build that rapport with the community again, and Dave's took that initiative on, and he now looks after that with the girls at reception, because it's not as easy as just giving away 4,000 tickets. You need the tickets, the people coming and picking them up, because sometimes when you devalue a product, what happens is people take it but they don't use it. So it's imperative, if we're giving these tickets away, that they're getting used first and foremost. We've then got resources wise for that to happen on a match day. Our match day operational costs increase significantly by adding 4,000 fans onto the gate. You need more stewards, your medical cover, and then after the game the cleaning. So there is a cost to the club for this happening, but we're more than happy to do that if we can give fans in the local area, West Lothian more so than Livingston to be honest, but the West Lothian community, if we can give them Premier League football, it's something we're delighted we're able to do. It's not any different for any other game, but you could probably say that for every single game in the Premier League, and as we speak about it collectively as a group. I think the first goal in the Premier League's huge, or it can be huge, but in the majority of cases it is huge. So whether they've been beat 5-0, 1-5-0, drew, whatever, I think getting the first goal in a league game's imperative. It's what we work on and it's what we try to do within games.